Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies.
All right, the Saints win their first preseason game. Obviously, wins and losses don't really matter in the preseason, but still good to get a win. We'll just go through some of these stats. As we start off, Jake Haener, really efficient game out of him. 9 for 13, 107 yards. Spencer Rattler, 9 for 17, 70 yards. And your starting quarterback, Derek Carr, 2 for 6, 12 yards. The run game, which we'll dive into, 29 total carries for 101 yards. Alvin Kamara, 2 carries, 3 yards. Jamal Williams, 6 carries, 20 yards. Then you got your receiving, A.T. Perry, who had a nice little deep ball from Jake Haener. 4 catches, 85 yards. Olave had 1 catch, 10 yards. Go to the defensive side of the ball. I'm not going to go through everybody. Willie Gay, he jumped off the screen. 5 tackles, really good game. Carl Granderson had a good game as well for the limited time he played. So did Nathan Shepard. He had some good plays. Brian Brissy had some good plays out there as well. And let's just talk about it. We can go through player by player. I think Jake Haener looked really good. I think he looked really good. He's out there. He's got some vet like moxie to him. He seems comfortable out there. Really like I saw from Jake Haener. Spencer Rattler, up and down. He's a rookie. It's gonna take some time. He can spin the ball though, man. He can throw the damn football. That's one thing I do know. That's one thing that jumps off that page, off that screen. I mean, he can throw the football really well, like really well. And then we got Derek Carr. That was bad. That offense just looked lethargic. It looks absolutely like nothing changed. I know it's preseason. You're not running all of your creative stuff or whatnot, but come on. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear any excuse like that. He did not look good. The offense did not look good with Derek Carr on the center. It just didn't. It looked better with Rattler. It looked better with Haener. Rushing, like I said, the rushing attack, terrible. Absolutely terrible. 29 carries, 101 yards, 3.5 yards to carry. Your main guy, Alvin Kamara, only had 2 carries, 1.5 yards to carry. Jamal Williams, 3.3 yards to carry. James Robinson, 3.9. Mims, 3.8. That's terrible. That's terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. Your longest run was 10 yards all game. And they lucky they did that, or the yards per carry would be really low. So, just a really bad performance from the offensive line once again. Offensive line, pathetic. And we'll jump into them. Receivers, like I said, A.T. Perry looked good. I did like Riley Holker. He fumbled on the play, but I think he went out of bounds. I don't remember. I think he went out of bounds. But I think the receivers, it looked what it should look like. I mean, A.T. Perry looked good. Don't think he should be playing that long. I don't know what's the beef here. I think he's easily wide receiver number 2. I think that's just like wrapped up. I mean, wide receiver number 3, excuse me. So the receivers, like I said, man, it's the preseason. I watched the game, the condensed version of the game. It took about 30 minutes, so I might go back and watch it again. Didn't even realize Marquez Callaway played. Now let's get to this defensive side of the ball. Let's see. We'll start with Willie Gay. Really good, man. Really good game. That's a good battle. Between him and Warner. Obviously, I think Warner's going to win that job. They just paid him, so obviously he's going to win that job. But if someone wants to go down with DeMario or Warner, he's a really good linebacker. He was flying around. It took me a couple snaps to realize like who it was, just because that 6, I was like, Marcus may left. But anyway, he looked really good. Kool-Aid had some good plays and coverage out there. He did. Didn't even really notice Jordan Howden. Got to go back and watch again. Like, you can't catch everything on the first watch. I'm not Superman. Brian Brissy, absolutely amazing, man. Absolutely amazing, Brian Brissy. That spin move he had, beautiful. I think he's our best defensive tackle. I said it last year. I'll say it again. I think he's our best defensive tackle. He's really good. He might just be our second best defensive lineman behind Granderson at this point. Peyton Turner, be for real. Like I said, Nathan Shepard had a good day. Chase Young, minimal snaps, had a couple good rushes, but it's super early. Didn't see much from Cam Jordan, but hey, it is what it is at this point. And now let's talk about Isaiah Foskey. Real quick, man. Absolutely, I'm trying to be nice, but he's absolutely dog shit. He is absolutely dog shit. Like, I'm serious. Like, hey, with all due respect, man, he's gotta find another form of employment. I'm so serious. He has to find another form of employment. He's just not good at football. I literally watched him on every play. I wasn't even watching the game anymore. I just started looking for 55 and what he was doing. And there was absolutely nothing out there. Like, absolutely nothing. His name is not even registered for a stat, and he was out there for a long time, like 3 quarters. I saw with my own eyes. Why the hell is his name not on here? And you got guys playing 2 snaps, 3 snaps, 4 snaps, 5 snaps, 1 drive, and they're registering stats. You can't register a single stat in the football game? You can't even go jump on the pile and get an assist tackle? You're not even around the football, man. It's a trap. He cannot take away reps from people. I'm sorry. Stop playing him. I don't care if it's the preseason. It's over. I've seen enough. He's not good. He's just not good. Yes, we're giving up on him. Sometimes you just got to cut bait. You got to just get out of there. Get out of there right now. He's not a good football player. He's not a good football player. Get out of there from him. I'm sorry. It's bad. Really, really, really bad. Like, we have other guys that can play that position. I promise. We do not need him. We do not. He looked lazy. He looked fat. He looked slow. Everything just looked bad. Didn't like what I saw. Didn't like what I saw at all. That was bad. Worst performance I've ever seen. Like, it was bad. And now we can start talking about the offensive line. I watched Fuaga on a couple snaps. He looked really, really good, man. He's probably our best lineman. That's great. Like, already. Like, I'm not going to lie. He's probably our best lineman. Now, like today, which is crazy from a rookie. But he looked good on the snaps I did watch out. Like I said, I'll have to go back and watch again. It's going to take about 3 or 4 times to really, see what everybody did or didn't do. Like I said, really couldn't see anything from Ruiz, McCoy, Patrick out there on the offensive line. I know they wasn't getting any run push. I'll have to go watch again and just watch like line specific things or receiver specific things, but they wasn't getting any push. And now let's go to our right tackle, our starting right tackle. It's just, first of all, I don't understand what we're doing. I understand that you want your best tackle is usually your left tackle. I get it. I get that. Fuaga, and he's our best player, so I get him playing left tackle. But having Trevor Penning at left tackle for 2 years, then switching him to right tackle, it's already just not smart. And Fuaga being a right tackle and switching him to left tackle just doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, doesn't make any sense to me. Because, and I don't want to hear, like I said, the best tackle usually plays left tackle. We had Ryan Ramczyk playing right tackle. So no. That just makes no sense. But that doesn't excuse Trevor Penning. Don't think this is an excuse for him. They ain't helping him, obviously. He ain't helping himself either. And eventually you got to stop blaming the coaches. I'm not blaming the coaches. Sometimes the player is just not good at football. Like, he's just not good at football. Like, I'm sorry, it's over. It's over for him. Yeah, maybe he figured it out. And on the offensive line, you can't have bad reps like that. See, on the defensive line, you have a bad rep. It's okay. You really only got to win because you can get beat. You can get pancaked as a defensive end on 40 straight plays. But if you have 3 plays in a row where you get sacked, you had a great game. Like, on an offensive line, you can't have 3 bad plays in a row. You just can't miss players completely. They're in front of you. You have hands. Like, he was on the ground. I want to go back and count. I promise you, if he played 20 snaps, I don't know the snap count, he was on the ground at least 8 or 9 of those snaps. And not because he was just taking people to the ground. He was just falling. Like, it looked bad. No technique. Doesn't look athletic. He ain't even got that mean streak no more. I just don't know what's going on with Trevor Penning. He did not look like a good football player. Super, super disappointed in Isaiah Foskey and Trevor Penning's performances. They were bad performances. Like, really, really bad performances. I'm not going to go too much on the coaching because, like I said, it's super, super early, so I'm not going to go crazy on what the coaches did or didn't do. Only thing on coaching is you got to kick the ball with 0 seconds left at the end of the game. Don't even give them a chance to do anything. Obviously, the Saints, we're one of the most famous plays or infamous plays in history because it's time on the clock. Don't leave any time on the clock. They could have rolled out one more snap and threw the ball out of bounds and went about their day. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about the special teams a little bit before I get out of here, man. The punt return, Cedric Wilson. Don't care about that. We know our punt returner is. The kicking, really, really good on the kicking. Made all our kicks. That's all you can ask for. That's all you can ask for with a game winner. You can't ask for much more than that. The punting, it broke my heart. It broke my heart that Lou Hedley had a better game than Blake Gilligan. I'm not going to lie. That broke my heart. Yeah, that broke my heart. Gilligan didn't have the greatest game. Lou Hedley, pretty good game from Lou Hedley, honestly. It was a pretty good game, but Matthew Hayball, I know we all got eyes. That's all I got to say. We all got eyes, man. We all got eyes. I'm sure Hayball's net punting was pretty bad, though. I'm pretty sure that was pretty bad. The average 53 is great. Long 61 is great. But he did have that one touchback. Did have one for a return. So his net is probably, if I had to guess, I mean, shit, in the 30s. High 30s. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. So, obviously, he can kick the ball. But obviously, things got to get cleaned up on either he got to put some more hang time or, they just have to adjust and get down there quicker or whatnot. But he can kick the ball. You did notice that. You did notice that. New kickoff rule is going to take some time to get used to as well. But, man, hey, first 1-0. Dennis Allen is 1-0. Dennis Allen is 1-0 with the Saints this year, man. Hey, you can't go undefeated if you don't win the first game, man. So, hey. Got the first W. It was some good things out there on the defensive side of the ball. Like that defensive line, they are going to be amazing. They are going to be amazing. If that secondary, especially the corners, could live up to the hype in that room, because it's obviously some really, really good players in that secondary. Linebackers looking really, really good. I mean, the safety is the only question mark is Howden. That's literally the only question mark on defense right now, in my opinion. And so we'll see what he has. Obviously, if they got Justin Simmons, that would be an insane defense on paper. Might be their best defense on paper. Like honestly, just on paper. Obviously, they got to still play, they got to still perform. But this defense is really, really good. I think this defense is really, really good. Would like to see them force some turnovers this preseason. So we'll see. But man, hey, a good start from the Saints. Good start from the Saints defense, offense. A little vanilla. We'll see. I didn't watch any of the press conference or anything like that, but I saw people going crazy on Twitter, so maybe I don't want to see it, but I'll watch it after I do this video. But man, hey, let me know what y'all think about the game in the comments below. As always, thank y'all for tuning in once again. It's the Boot Tragedies, and I'm out.